Hey YouTube, I'm back with another video. This is going to be kind of get ready with me, or kind of not, since it's already nighttime and I'm not really going anywhere. We are still on quarantine, and I did go out today, briefly, but I went for a walk and a jog. So what I do, part of my exercise, if I'm not just exercising in the house, I'll go walking and then I'll jog for a little bit. Generally what I do is I run during the chorus and then I walk during the regular part of the song and keep my movements like that. Walk, run, walk, run. So I did that this morning, and I definitely wasn't going to do that with a full face of makeup. Plus it was raining. So to get started, my skincare routine, I took some micellar water on a cotton swab and just wiped any excess oil off my face before I put makeup on. That's how I started. I've not been using foundation. I've been using tinted moisturizers. I went into Rite Aide today and saw that CoverGirl has a new tinted moisturizer, Clean and Fresh Skin Milk. This is in 610 Rich Deep. I kept trying to figure out if it matched. Not so sure if it really does. It looks a little light, and to me, and you know how, let's see. Yeah, that's light. So I probably should have went deep dark. So it was rich deep and then it was deep dark. And even for a tinted, luckily for tinted moisturizers, you kind of blend it out. It doesn't matter. But what I do is I generally mix my tinted moisturizer with this right here, which is a CoverGirl Nouveau Vitalist Go Glow. I'm not really sure what this product is. I generally use Mary Kay's tinted moisturizer, but today's going to be all drugstore stuff. So I'm just going to mix these two together because this isn't quite a liquid highlighter. So I don't know if this was one of their tinted moisturizer products either, because when you look, and even that comes off a little light, but when I mix it, it looks good. I use my fingertips. I don't use a sponge or brush for tinted moisturizers. I just use my fingertips and just apply it over my face, just like I would apply a lotion or any other kind of skincare. I would use skincare under this. So a tinted moisturizer, you really don't need to use skincare under it. I do because I use SPF, unless my tinted moisturizer is SPF or has SPF in it. The Mary Kay one does. So I don't stress it too much. Oh, that is really light. So yeah, my Mary Kay one is considerably darker. So I guess I should have gone a shade up into deep dark instead of rich deep. Is this rich deep? Yeah, rich deep. But when you're in the store, so always the advantages of buying makeup at a Sephora or at a Ulta, you can try it. And I know at Rite Aide you can try it, or you can even buy it and take it back if it doesn't match. But I really don't like doing that. So, I mean, it's not too bad. It is a little bit lighter. It feels really nice on your skin. It feels really, like, better than the Mary Kay one for sure. It feels really nice on your skin. So, I kind of like that. But color-wise, it's okay. Not much coverage, but it is a tinted moisturizer. So, it is supposed to be your skin, but better. I do have a lot of dark spots. The Mary Kay tinted moisturizer, because I think it is darker, does cover up these dark spots. Now, I did purchase a concealer, and I would wear a concealer with a tinted moisturizer, especially to kind of hide any additional scars or crazy looks that I might have. So I have this CoverGirl. I think most of the stuff that I grabbed today was either CoverGirl. I got some Physicians Formula, some Cokie stuff. I do have something from Maybelline. So I got a little mix of stuff. So I would kind of dot that out. And I tried to get a concealer that was close to my complexion, which is still kind of hard when you can't try stuff on. So that's always like the downfall. When you can try it on, then you can play with it and you can see and figure it out. But when you're like eyeballing off a picture, like this is still kind of light. Or I just never know what my complexion is. And I clearly think when I'm in the store, I pick up stuff that looks a lot lighter. And I always feel like, hey, I'm darker than that. Then I look at the darker color and I'm like, no, I'm not that dark. So, and I use my hands for, I definitely use my hands for concealer. All of my concealers, I just pat them in with my finger. Yeah, I'm not so sure I'm loving this color. Maybe when I try it with a foundation, because my foundations will be darker. And this has a lot of coverage, which I think is a bit much for this particular tinted moisturizer. My Mary Kay one seems to have a bit more coverage, so it might work a little better. Not too bad, not too bad. We'll see how crazy I look after this. Then you can judge. You say, girl, because this is looking real yellow. And I am pretty yellow, but this is real yellow. And mind you, I am someone who does like drugstore or CVS or Rite Aide or regular store makeup. I don't have a big preference, but I always just find it more difficult to shop for it because you can't play with it and figure out what color is your best. I mean, that's always been my experience. Unless you really, really know and can eyeball, it's kind of hard to eyeball things. Put a little bit more tinted moisturizer on. I think I mixed it up and made it look even crazier. We'll see. My forehead looks nice. Yeah, I think this would work much better with a foundation. So that would pretty much be me on a daily. I generally just pump some tinted moisturizer, mix them together, put them on my face like I'm just doing my regular old lotion. Maybe I'll add a little bit to my brows. So for the brows, I purchased this. It was on sale, 75% off. This brow sculpt from Koki. So I generally don't do my brows other than brushing them up with a clear mascara. Usually just a clear mascara. I'm not a fan of very colored. Oh, and this is really light because it certainly says brunette. Me and drugstores aren't getting along right now. Because I did not expect it to be quite this light. Because it said brunette. But we're going to make it work. Or I'm just going to look real crazy in this video. And just rock out with it. Yeah, I think I'm going to just look real crazy. Because now it's not even like. It was only $1 something. It was 75% off. Guess that's what happens. When you buy stuff, you don't know what you're doing. Or what the product is. Because it's just a brow powder. So, because I usually don't do my brows, other than just brushing them, I said, oh, this should be good. This should work. It's just a little powder. Let's see if I can make that. Ooh, no, child. What kind of brunette they talking about? And I initially was going to look at there was another brown that was slightly lighter. Because on the box, it says brunette, and this brown is dark on the box. It is almost like that black. Oh, maybe not. Not in this light, but it's a lot darker than it is here. But in the distance, nothing ever looks bad when you move away. I grabbed, what else did I grab? A lip liner. Oh, I purchased some other brow stuff too. I probably won't get to use that because I'm not so sure how that looks there. But, let's see. Let me at least open it up and take a look. This was awesome. A lot of this Koki stuff was 75% off. So, like, I grabbed some lashes, which, of course, I don't put on lashes unless I'm doing a whole heck of a ton of makeup. And so they were each $1. They were no more than $1.50 each. I think most of the Koki stuff was about $1 something because they were all 75% off. So let's see this brow kit. It's hard to open. Oh, because I was opening it wrong. I was trying to open it from the side and it opened from the top. And even this is a little bit light. So I used to sell Mary Kay, so I have some Mary Kay brow products, and their brunette is like dark. So that's also the thing is toying around when you use different types of different brands or different companies. One's brunette might be just brown, and another brunette is like a far darker color. Okay, so it comes with a little tiny spoolie, a little brush that would be to, I guess, to draw in. Which if this was a bit darker, I would probably like it a lot better. But this was the darkest they had in that. And this is all I would really do, is kind of pencil in a few spots in the brows. I really hate that really dark brow look. I think it looks, and I hate the overdrawn brow look. I generally just make mine slightly a little darker, or just use, because I do have like a brown mascara or just a clear mascara. They're not even mascaras, brow gels, or whatever you want to call them. This was on sale too. This was Physicians Formula. I guess this is the darker one. I accidentally bought 2 of them. I didn't realize I had put 2 in my little basket. So I do put a powder over my tinted moisturizers, just because it can be a little bit, I don't know, a little too dewy, and I have oily skin to kind of calm all of this down. But definitely as I age, I think like the matte foundations that I have, I don't know, they tend to look like they just sit on my skin, and they overemphasize the texture on my skin, because it looks dry. Whereas I notice with the tinted moisturizers, I look a little younger, a little bit more vibrant. Let's see how crazy, because I think I'm already looking kind of crazy now. So let's see how crazy I'm going to really look when I put this on, because it's probably too light. And I think this is a foundation powder. On here it says the Healthy Powder, SPF 15. But what is a healthy powder? Is it a setting powder? Is it a foundation powder? Let's see what happens. No, nothing. Yeah, nothing. It's kind of fine. I think. I don't know. I might look crazy. Y'all might think I look crazy. I think I look crazy. Did I put any tinted moisturizer on my nose, or did I just forget my nose? Who knows? Who knows about my nose? I did not buy a highlighter because I have plenty of highlighters. Even though I have another tinted moisturizer, and I really think that this is what this is a tinted moisturizer, which is fine with me, because I'll put that on. I'm at a point now that I think I'm gonna just put it on every day, because it's like whatever. Especially, even though these seem a little bit lighter, they're not as full coverage. The Mary Kay one can come off kind of dark, or still look like I have makeup on. So minus the concealer, I think the 2 of them might work out a little bit for me. So I do have a color tattoo. I used to have a lot of these. Oddly enough, you could find them at the dollar store at one point. So I had a lot of these. I have a color tattoo, and I'm just going to put that on my eyebrows. Just a little sweep of color. I'm not really trying to, like, just to have that kind of glossy look to my eyes, which I probably could have achieved just by buying Vaseline. But I wanted to actually spend money on something. I'm stuck in the house. I can't go anywhere. I can't do anything. So why not? Rite Aide is an essential store. So I went and bought non-essential stuff from the essential store. Also, I did not buy an eyeliner. I really don't like putting on eyeliner. I'm not good at putting on eyeliner. And I didn't buy a mascara. I did look at the mascaras, and I forgot to grab one. Or I was thinking, I'm quite sure I have a Maybelline mascara somewhere. I just can't find it. I do like that shadow because it's kind of the perfect no makeup kind of look. It's got a creamy feel. It's kind of glossy, like definitely something I can toss on every day. I did not grab a blush, but I did grab, because I don't know, sometimes it's kind of like, I got plenty. I don't mind buying more foundation sometimes. I don't mind buying more eyelashes or lipsticks. But some things, because I don't want more of, and sometimes I don't use it every day. Like I would probably put the tinted moisturizer on every single day. Would I put a blush on every day? No. Do I do the concealers? The concealer I do put on every day is a Morphe one. It's darker. It's closer to my complexion. And I put it under my eye. So it's slightly lighter than my complexion. So I put it under my eyes and to cover up any spots, and then I'm kind of good. I am good. I purchased 3 different lip colors. I have this one, which I thought was a pretty brown or nude color. This is Black Radiance, and then this one is also Black Radiance. And I ended up actually thinking that this one was pretty cute. It does have a bit of color, but not enough color to really look like something. Or you can just put it on light enough. To give a gloss, but not be this overbearing color. I think that's it for the junk I bought today. So the look is okay. Not too crazy. I would add a little more. I would highlight. I would probably mix in maybe the like this feels great. I might go back and get the darker one because it feels great. Like it feels extremely light. Lighter than even sometimes when you put a lotion or a moisturizer on and you're like, oh, my face feels gunky. It feels very light. It feels great. I might just try and switch it for, I guess, deep dark was the next one. There was one out, and then it got really dark. But that's it for my getting all made up for no reason. I think tomorrow I might do an exercise video again, because today my exercise was outside. Or I might get all made up again because my friend put a challenge on Facebook. Make sure my lips are all, looks like all the colors right in the middle. My friend put a challenge on Facebook to get made up, even though we're not going anywhere. So they're getting like, and I think that's the thing a lot of people are doing now. They're getting completely dressed up and made up. So I guess that's going to be me tomorrow. Peace.